Hello, guys. Gold Sniper here, and let's begin our analysis of XAUUSD for 22nd August 2023. Now, this was my prediction for today, which I had shared in my Telegram channel yesterday night. And if you will see, almost every single one of the prediction has come true. So, let's begin what I said about today, how market will go. First thing I said, there's no major news tomorrow, so we can expect gold to continue its bearish trend, which is correct. And I also wrote DXY2 will remain overall bearish. That came correct. And the third thing I wrote, most likely gold will fall tomorrow morning, but I don't think it will fall too much as volumes are not there in Asian session to break major levels. So we can play for a quick bounce on the buy side, only 20 to 50 pips max. And I had given the scenarios here. If you'll see, this was the scenario one which I had given. In the scenario one, I was expecting gold to give a bounce from the trend line, okay, from the channel trend line, okay, and this was my first scenario. The second scenario, if gold broke the trend line, it would take support around 1880 and bounce back up to 1890 region. And the third scenario was, let's say gold took a bounce from this region, that is the trend line. If it took a bounce from there, then it would take a resistance at around 1893 1896 level. Even this scenario came partially true. Then I had wrote major support for gold is between 1882 to 1875 and major resistance is between 1896 to 1893. Now let's see how things panned out today. So let's go to gold chart on the 5 minute basis. So this is the chart of gold, and as you can see today on the, this is the 5 minute chart of the gold. And today morning, if you will see, in the Asian session when gold began, okay, gold was trading, very flat, not much movement, okay, but it gave a sudden crash, okay, around this region. It was very close to the trend line. It took a support and then rallied back right over here. So this one, this which I showed you, scenario one, played correctly. It bounced from here and reached the resistance level over here. And this was where in my Telegram channel I had given my very first trade, which I will take it out and I'll show it to you guys. So today morning, if you will see, this was my first trade. So in my Telegram channel, this was the first trade which I had given. Sell gold between 1890 to 1895, stop loss 1896 for target 1888, 1885, and 1880. Now, if you will see, when gold came to this resistance, okay, so it clearly we got our entry over here, and from here we got a sudden fall. So when this sudden fall came, all our almost we got till TP1 came, which was around like 1888. So I'd given a sell over here, and we got around 1887.65, the lowest point. So our first trade was a success. Then after that, if you will see, this gold gave this rally right over here because then DXY was coming down. That's why. And in the American session, it started rising. And you know what I told? I told that this is just some sort of a stop loss hunting. I'll show you where I told. So give me a second. Okay, I mentioned in my group chat, but I had told this is most probably an SL hunt, nothing else. Okay, and this was my second trade. My second trade, which I gave in the American session, was sell gold between 1894 to 1898, stop loss 1899 for targets 1892, 1890, and 1885. And apparently, all three targets came. If you will see, the highest point on gold was 1898.77. Okay, our stop loss was 1899. Unfortunately, my stop loss got triggered due to nothing but spread, brokerage spread. Okay, so that's why if you will see, I wrote here T2 stop loss set, but then instantly I gave T3. My stop loss, what is it? I again re-entered because I believe this was nothing more than a stop loss hunt, and I gave my third trade, which was sell again between 1897 to 1902, stop loss 1903. So sell over here, somewhere over here, 1897 and above. Okay, and I had told my reasoning also. DXY is still rallying, which makes me believe this is just SL hunting. Okay, and you see the fall from here. This was a massive 150 pip fall. If you had from the very top, if you will catch, see the huge fall it gave. All the up to TP3 we got. Okay, such a huge move that was, which we captured. Um, Even though my second trade got hit, if you will see its second trade, my T2 was also what successful. Only thing that because of spread it got hit. Otherwise, it was not hit. T2 as well as T3, all of them were a great success. All right. Now, what we can do for tomorrow? For tomorrow, before we check the gold chart, what can happen? We have to see the DXY chart first. So the DXY chart, if you will see, again managed to bounce right back inside. Okay, so like I told you, DXY is in a sort of like an ascending channel. Okay, so the resistance roughly you can say, uh, this zone from 100 and this entire zone over here above this resistance channel. Okay, this entire zone over here is also acting as a resistance. Okay, so we are not able to break above this, but we are not even able to give a breakdown also. So on the downward side, if you will see, if I will draw a rough trend line, okay, so this you will see gold again, again it took a support from the trend line and it bounced back. See right here, I'll point. So if you see the resistance, okay, is fixed at this level, but the support is moving upward. So buyers are building up over here. For a breakout, they are they are buying the dips basically. So and we need right now some sort of a trigger to break above this, both this resistance and this resistance right over here. And right, we can see that the buyers are building up also. So the DXY is clearly bullish. Okay, even if we come here again, expect a bounce upside. All right. So clearly when the DXY remains bullish, it is best to follow a sell on rise strategy on gold. Okay, and tomorrow if we'll see if there's any major news factor which can affect our chart analysis, let's just go through that as well. So tomorrow there isn't any major, okay, there's one major data that is coming at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow. That is the existing home sales data. But other than that, I don't see any other news. Let's see if that news is in favor of DXY also. If it is, then again DXY will go up, gold will come down. And other than that, one more major currency pair we have to cover, which is the Euro USD, because Euro USD is a major component of dollar index and it affects the dollar index a lot. So Euro USD, if it's it is trying to reverse trend over here. If you will on a see it on a 1 hour basis, let's look at on a 4 hour chart also. Yeah, so Euro USD is trying to reverse over here. This trend from here, but again I say it is not out of the blue yet. We have to see like whether it manages to come here. If Euro USD rallies tomorrow till here, we can expect further fall in the dollar index and a rally in gold. So we can see a rally tomorrow possibly on gold. Dollar index is bullish, but the Euro USD, we have to see whether it gives a breakout or not. If Euro USD is going for a breakout, then the dollar index will have to fall tomorrow. We'll have to see that. It's not confirmed yet. So we can say it's a mixed signal. From the dollar index, it is clearly bullish. On the Euro USD, if you will see, it is trying to become bullish. All right. Now let's get back to gold. Gold, we'll do one thing. We'll watch it in one daily time frame. And daily time frame, you can see we have been almost every single day we have been forming bearish candle. All right. And it seems like gold is sort of a temporary pullback. It is getting ready, it seems, because you see we are forming a sort of like a doji sort of candle, which is generally seen like a sign of a reversal. Doji candles, if you from what sense I'm saying these doji candles, it's not 100% sign of reversal, but we need to be on alert that trend can reverse. Okay, so if you will see here this doji candle right here, after that gold reversed its trend. See, doji candle, see it was here also doji candle. So based on this, I can say we could see some temporary up move also, but the up move needs to be accompanied by a fall in DXY. If DXY doesn't fall again, if it even if it pulls back, we can sell it for downwards target. Now we check the daily chart. Let's go to the 4 hour chart of gold. So for tomorrow, what can be done? So if the DXY, if we see a little bit correction on the DXY, then we can, for small targets, not on the buy side, don't aim very big targets. A little small target somewhere around like 90, around 1900, also not 1900 but 1898 something. Small targets we can play 20 to 50, 20, 20 40 pips scalp we can do on the buy side. But overall we'll still prefer to sell. If gold, let's say, manage to so for tomorrow, if we see gold coming here somewhere around this region, 1895, 1896, then we can again try to attempt, but we have to see DXY. How does the DXY behave? All right. So, like today, gold will going to be confusing tomorrow also, because not much news in the Asian or the London session. But based on DXY, I will be giving my trades. All right, and we'll also see how gold behaves tomorrow. So accordingly, my trades will be there. Don't worry. In my summary, I will share my views, which will be shared in my Telegram channel. My trading plan summary. You can check that out as well. All right. But overall, I'll say gold is still bearish. Okay, so at resistance we can again attempt selling, but don't, that I will share in my summary. I will get back to that. All right. So I hope you're liking my analysis. Do like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you once again, and let's make money tomorrow as well.